One of the biggest Yellowstone mysteries about Kevin Costner's John Dutton III can be solved in the next 2 months. The Yellowstone franchise could solve one of its biggest lingering mysteries about John Dutton III in just the next few months. Although the flagship series ended after 5 seasons and Yellowstone's John Dutton III, Kevin Costner, is now dead, 1923 tells the story of previous generations of Duttons who lived and worked on the ranch before John became the family patriarch. 1923 is one of several shows that depict the entire saga of the Dutton family, turning the franchise into a generational series. There are still many stories left to be told about Yellowstone's main family. However, 1923 Season 2 will be the final season of this particular chapter before 1944 premieres. This disappointing news makes it vital that 1923 fills in the remaining blanks about this generation of Duttons that occupied the Yellowstone Ranch before passing it on to their descendants. There is one mystery in particular that 1923 is perfectly positioned to solve as it heads into its second and last season. Who are John Dutton III's grandparents in Yellowstone? 1923 has kept the identity of John's grandparents under wraps for almost the entire series. John Dutton Sr., James Badgedale, was widely believed to be John's great-grandfather, but his death in 1923 Season 1, Episode 4, without having a son named John confused the issue. There was soon speculation that John Sr.'s son, Jack Darren Mann, was John Dutton III's grandfather. This 1923 theory appeared to be squashed by Elizabeth's, Michelle Randolph, injuries during the shootout that killed John Sr. as she was hit in the abdomen, which could interfere with her having children. Of course, Elizabeth's injuries happened at a time when there was comparatively little knowledge about such medical issues, so it's possible the doctor was wrong about her ability to conceive. In this case, Jack and Elizabeth could still have John Dutton II, who would go on to be the father of John Dutton III. Conversely, if Elizabeth remains unable to have children, that leaves 1923's Spencer, Brandon Sklenar, and Alexandra, Julia Schlepfer, as potential parents to John II. They then could name the baby after Spencer's late brother. Why 1923 Season 2 needs to solve the mystery. Elsa's Isabel May opening narration in the 1923 pilot explains that only one of James Dutton's, Tim McGraw, 3 sons survives to adulthood to carry on the family line. It wouldn't make sense to end 1923 without making it clear which of the sons she is talking about. Answering that question requires revealing who John Dutton III's grandfather is, as that's the only way the family line could continue. Thus, if 1923 doesn't solve this mystery before it goes off the air, it will be breaking its promise from its premiere episode. Technically, 1923 doesn't have to answer this question because 1944 will soon premiere. However, leaving the mystery open risks alienating audiences that have been expecting an answer since 1923's first episode. Furthermore, these Yellowstone spin-offs demonstrate that the franchise is a multi-generational family saga. Filling in another blank in the family tree would fit the Yellowstone franchise's brand while providing a satisfying ending to 1923. Enjoy Screen Rant's primetime coverage? Click below to sign up for our weekly Network TV newsletter. Make sure to check Network TV in your preferences and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series.